Welcome to the first lecture on decimals. So we're going to start right at the beginning. In the past, we have known the place values as these ones written over here. We have had units, we have had tens, we have had hundreds, and we've had thousands, and so on. You've gone even into hundreds of thousands. So that is stuff that you know very well from your previous grades. So from here onwards, we would have known that that represents 4, that represents 34, that represents 234, and that represents 1,234. Not so. Okay, so we were good at that stuff. Now there's a new part. We have a thing here called a decimal. It's a little dot that divides numbers into two sides. This side are the whole numbers, and this side are the fractional parts of numbers. Okay, so let us have a look. You can see there's new headings. There is decimal, and then there's 1/10, which is the heading. Just like these over here have got names, these over here have got names. So these are new names for you to learn now. We've got 1/10, 100th, 1,000th, and they go on to 1/10,000th and so on. We'll look at those in deeper lectures. So what I want you to know for now is that if we were to represent this over here, it would be 0 units, decimal, and 5 tens. Do you see that? If we were to represent this over here, it would be 0 units, decimal, and 5 tens and 6 hundredths. Hundredths being the name of the column there. If we were to represent that up to there, it would be written as, let's write it down here, make a scrap piece here to write on, in another color maybe, it would be written as 0 units, 5 tens, 6 hundredths, and 7,000, 0.56. And this is a perfect example of a decimal. Okay. If we were to write the final one, let's just say we were to write this one here, 4 all the way across. That would be written as 4 units, decimal point, 5 tenths, 6 hundredths, and 7 thousandths. There's a decimal number. Let's do another one. You just have to basically grasp this terminology in this class. We will go into deeper depth on the next lecture. Let's write that one down. That would be 3 tens, 4 units, decimal point. Let's make it nice and round. 5 tenths, 6 hundredths, and 7 thousandths. Those are the names of the columns above those numbers. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do this one here. I'm sure by now you're catching it. I'm going to write that down. That would be 2 hundredths, 3 tens, 4 units, which we know is 234. Decimal point, and then 5, 6, 7. That would be a number. Okay, 5 tens, 6 hundredths, and 7 thousandths. Okay, so this would actually be 234 with a fraction. And if you were to rewrite that as a mixed number, it would look like this. 234 and 5, can't seem to write my pen to write, 5, 6, 7 over the column the 7 ends in, which is 1,000. Okay, we're going to learn that still. Just showing you what excitement lies ahead. It's not difficult to understand. You just have to visualize these new place values for yourself after the decimal point. They are called 1/10th, 100th, and 1,000th. Okay, that's after the decimal point. So these columns over here that we are highlighting are the ones that you need to know. Those are new for you to learn. The decimal point isn't really a name of a column, but it is where the decimal point goes. And then those columns over there, 1/10th, 100th, and 1,000th. Okay, so we'll go into more detail in the next lecture.